Hey beautiful soul, namaste, I hope you are well, and today I have a little mini reading for you, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We've got Six of Wands energy in the reverse, guys, so this is all about facing your fears, right? A time to really face your fears and your darkness as well, your shadow, and you're not afraid anymore. You're not afraid to meander into your shadow, to do the work, to alchemize the darkness into light. You're not afraid anymore, and it's reminding me of that the movie Home Alone, where Corley McCorkin, is that his name? Whatever his name is, little kid. Anyway, I feel like that's not it. Macaulay Culkin, is that it? And he's like, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid. It's that sort of energy. You're not afraid anymore, right? You understand that it's all in your mind. Everything's happening in your mind, right? So nothing can hurt you. Pure source energy. Nothing can touch you. You're untouchable. What you are, the divine, is untouchable. Okay, cannot be traumatized, right? Divinely protected forever into eternity. Now, the enemy almost had you defeated as well, right? So the enemy, it really came after you. It almost had you, but you rose at the last second, right? And just surprised everyone and just cleaned up, basically. Clean up. You were never going to lose. It was never in doubt, although it certainly looked that way for a little while. And the enemy thought that they were on top. They thought they were in control, but you let go of all control. You surrendered fully, like you never have before, and you claimed all your power back as a result, not through force, but just by remembering who you are as the divine. You've been on quite the treacherous journey, and it's really shaped your character, hasn't it? So lots of trials and tribulations, pain and suffering, but it's shaped you, right? It's galvanized you, and it's helped you to see clearly, right? You're now seeing the truth clearly for the first time ever, right? Everything's making sense. You unknowingly invited the enemy into your life, right? The enemy used a high level of deception and trickery, right? They were very cunning, right? They went to great lengths to deceive you, right? The enemy, which is you. You are the enemy because you're everything, right? Love your enemy, as Yeshua taught, right? Anyway, but it was no match for your truth, right? So the enemy was cunning, right, and deceitful and highly organized, right? They threw everything at you, right? But it was no match for your truth. All you did was stand in your truth. That was all you did, and you won. You chose love and you chose truth, and this has set you free, right? You claimed back all your power and you remembered your true self in the face of great adversity. Well done. You are now in a whole new energy off the back of this. A new frequency, a new dimension where you are protected from enemy attacks, right? The enemy, the old enemy, right, can't get you anymore at that level. You've developed a level of emotional maturity, spiritual maturity. You've remembered who you are. You've claimed your power back as a sovereign creator being, right? And they can't come near you now. They can't touch you, right? There will be, with every level up that comes, right? The enemy always levels up with you, so there'll be new challenges, but they will be nothing in comparison to what you've been through, right? These new challenges, you will blast through them, knowing that you are the creator, right? The divine. But yeah, you've been through some really tough challenges, but those old enemies now, you've defeated them. They're gone. They've dropped off your timeline, right? They're not going to hassle you anymore, and you're now in a frequency of peace, love, unity, and joy and harmony, right? So nothing can touch you now in this new frequency. You're untouchable, right? Free to live life your way on your terms, no longer controlled or abused by others. So the abuse has ended now. You've broken the spell, right? These people had the enemy, the people who are playing the role as the enemy in this life for you, had you under a very powerful spell, and you've broken the spell just by standing in your truth. You claim sovereignty and you claim dominion over your kingdom. This is your kingdom now, right? You've entered the kingdom of heaven. You've realized that it was within, and you're now bringing it out. You've attuned your frequency to the kingdom of heaven. And your guides and your angels are so incredibly proud, right? Powerful time. Hope that helps. I love you. Namaste. See you in the next video.